Scott, you're at ex-con. How are you an Avenger? That doesn't make sense. But everywhere I go, people tell me the same thing.
Thank you, Spider-Man!
People still need help, Dad. That's why we made this.
Oh my god, is that his daughter?
It's like a satellite for deep space, but quanta.
Wait a minute. You're sending a signal down to the quantum realm. Turn it off.
Oh,
now!
Nice start.
Yeah.
Where are we?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the secret universe beneath ours.
What are you so afraid of?
There's something I never told you.
Who's Antman?
This place. It isn't
Guardians
what you
of the
think.
Galaxy vibe to it.
I can get you
Great.
home and give you more time. If you help me, so what's it gonna be? Antman.
All right. Wow. Looks like a comics accurate Kang. I'm very happy about that.
Well, that looked incredible. Welcome
Indeed.
to Be Seen. I'm Joe Dove, and joining me, a very special guest, Jason Mania.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you so much for joining To Be Seen.
I want my son back.
Well, yeah, I'll give him back. Don't worry. Once this is over, he'll be right there. I'll give you the code. He comes out of the safe. We're good. You may recognize this beautiful face, Jason Mania, from the Captain's Quadrant, where he and I dive into Star Trek ever so frequently on our weekly show. But Billy is unavailable tonight, so I said, "Hey, bud, I'm sending out the bat signal. Can you help me out?" And he said,
"Hey,
yeah,
your
sure.
second choice. Come on out." Great. Like being runner-up at a beauty contest.
No, you're number one. I thought of you right away. This looks incredible. I love the new pixie cut for Lillian Levangel.
Yes.
Yeah, her name's
Evangeline Lilly.
Evangeline Lilly. So Jason's also giving me speech lessons because I chew my words sometimes.
Well, I'm trying to make you look a little bit less foolish today.
All right, I appreciate it. This is great.
Yeah, so I think it's got some Guardian of the Galaxy vibes, and I mean that in the best possible way.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I like Paul Rudd and I like Ant-Man, but let's face it, the Ant-Man movies have been forgettable at best, I guess, in my opinion.
Right.
This one looks like they're going for something a little bit more special. It's going to be the not the introduction, but it's going to be I guess it would be the cinematic introduction of Kang. I mean, we saw him in Loki, but I guess now we're gonna get a comics accurate Kang, which looks surprisingly sinister, and I'm all here for it. So I'm actually excited over an Ant-Man movie. So go figure.
Yeah, I mean, they did such a good job with the design for Kang. It looks so, like you said, comic accurate, but but not stupid. Yeah, right, but not stupid. Like like so many of the comic book failure films before, they just don't quite get it. The ones that spend so much time doing it exactly like the comic, it just kind of looks silly. There's that fine line between Mystery Men and Justice League.
Yes. Well, Mystery Men they went for the silliness.
Yeah. So, right. But you don't try to like make a serious movie and then end up with Mystery Men.
Right. You know,
Right.
otherwise you'll get like, you know, that Justice League TV pilot that came out a few years ago where all the costumes look like they were made out of, you know, foam
Yeah.
board and
Right. When the cosplayers do a better job of costume designing, it's time to get a new costume.
oh, most definitely. But
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I think
Me
that
too.
Quantumania looks really interesting.
Absolutely.
And I don't know, Ant-Man, I like the way that they're kind of making him famous. And I know they throw in the Spider-Man joke, but I mean,
Mhm.
they kind of alluded that to Ant-Man being kind of like a niche internet celebrity in Miss Marvel.
Right.
And, you know, he's got books out and everything. So, yeah, I mean, if there was any Avenger that was going to capitalize on their sudden fame, it would be Scott. So
Right.
I like that
I like that.
aspect of the movie so far. My biggest question is, what the hell is Bill Murray doing there?
Yeah, that's a good question. It looks like he's in the quantum realm too. I mean, the
Yeah,
way it was
so-
edited, it was set up that way, but it might not be. It might be a misdirection because Marvel is famous for their trailers being misdirected. I mean,
Oh, do you think they digitally inserted him and he's not in the movie after all?
or
I mean,
or
after
he-
what he did to Seth Green, I mean,
oh,
maybe
wow.
maybe he's just not going to be in there, or they'll replace him with his voice actor from Ghostbusters if he's still
Oh
around. I
yeah,
don't know.
he's still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he is still alive because
You
no. Well, he's actually not. Come to think of it,
Oh.
because that was the same guy who did the voice of Garfield.
Garfield. Yeah,
and
he passed.
he passed away. So
Yeah.
yes,
So no.
R.I.P. He was a legend. I can't remember his name. I think it was
Yeah.
his last name started with an L. I know that, but
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
But yeah,
But,
they should erase Bill Murray because he's a jerk.
Oh no. Oh no. No.
He is. He's a jerk. He's a big jerk. We need to face it. Bill Murray's a jerk. He's funny, but he's a jerk.
Yeah. A lot of people are like that.
Yes.
I am super excited for this, and I also think, now that we've got Deadpool officially in the MCU and we've got Wolverine coming out, do you think that the person that says goodbye, Spider-Man, might be the misdirect? Because if you remember in Black Panther or in Infinity War, right before the snap, the Avengers were coming and you saw the Hulk coming down, and in the movie it was actually the iron suit, the Hulkbuster suit with Bruce Banner in it, and he couldn't Hulk out. Do you remember
Right.
they flipped that?
Mhm.
So I'm wondering if that's what they're doing, because they have like this Stan Lee-esque lookalike saying goodbye, Spider-Man. And I'm wondering if maybe Deadpool's like a barista or something, and it's just like a quick cameo that they're trying to
That would be good. But every time I expect to see Deadpool, he never shows up.
so you don't have to get your hopes up.
Deadpool is going to show up when Deadpool is ready to.
Yeah.
Honestly, it would not surprise me if Deadpool only cameos in Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh my god, he cameos in
That's
his own movie.
It's just the movie is 2 hours of Hugh Jackman hanging around his house eating chips,
Oh my god,
watching Les Miserables,
Yeah.
fast forwarding to his own parts, and then at the end, he goes to the. I just set my dogs off. Sorry.
That's all right.
He there's a knock on the door. He goes to the door, and it's Deadpool going, "Am I late?" And the credits start
Then
rolling.
the credits roll, and you know what? I bet you it would be a blockbuster.
It
People
would be.
line up. People
It
would
would
line up,
be.
including myself.
Excuse me, Cookie. Stop,
Oh.
Daddy's podcasting. Stop.
Oh man. Well, we are 2 for 2 here. We are definitely here to see it. We're both enjoying what Marvel's pumping out, and this looks like another masterpiece. I am going to sign off for Cookie and Jason Mania. I'm Joe Dove. This is To Be Seen. Yay, guest star with doggies. He's so cute. He's such a little guy.
She. It's a she.
Oh, she.
This is Cookie Puss. She's my
Aw.
baby. She is
Aw.
baby.
She is. She is.
She's loud and barky though. So
Yeah, mine is too when he gets to that point. He just flung it.
my bed is right here.
Oh,
She's laying down.
That looks so, from our perspective, it's like, whew,
There
that's
you go.
fine. I believe you. I believe you. She's safe in the arms.
I have to
of
show
the-
everyone at home so they don't get peed on.
Well, get more comments that way.
It's him, dog tosser. Get him.
Awesome.
I'm sorry. If you knew this dog for 5 minutes, you'd be tossing her around the room.
Oh,
Get out
wow.
of here.
Yeah, go on.
It's okay. Her middle name is Yeet.
Perfect. All right, we'll see you next time, and make sure to capture us on the Captain's Quadrant tomorrow at 9:00.
I don't even know anymore. Time has lost all meaning.
Time has lost all meaning. Now, what did you think of Quantumania, let us know. Comment below and be sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for joining us. Take care. Until next time, don't forget to go to Spectrum Sanctorum to hang out with us tomorrow at some point.